Well, first of all, as a president of the FEM, it was, of course, one of the biggest challenges I mentioned. I mean, get in touch with new people, with new talents. And, of course, being employed in a company which is heavily involved in digitalization, robotics, automation, it was very natural for me to take part also as a company into that challenge.
We looked for something interesting, and this seemed to be like a really interesting something, a whole new field that we can have a look into. And it turned out that it really was a whole new field, and we got a look into.
It was, as we expected, it was very challenging to reach out to students across 26 countries, but it was very interesting. It was a very good collaboration exercise between the sponsoring company, between the companies and the students, and also inside the company. It was also a very interesting experience, and we had lots of internal discussions as well.
It was challenging. It was definitely really challenging because we had to dig in something new. We had to come up with something that we didn't know in the very beginning, of course, what we're going to come up with at the end. So it was a huge challenge, but it was a journey. Every moment when we got a bit distracted by ourselves, and we were on the verge of giving up, we got mentorship, and that mentorship really brought us to the next level, and it kept us going, and finally we arrived here.
We have learned that we will do it again, for sure, because it was a fascinating experience. Of course, we will learn also that we cannot do it every year. It's probably too challenging, and we need to debrief at least 1 year before we start again. But it was a very interesting experience, and we thought very disruptive ideas, and we learned that being disrupted sometimes is very good. So definitely it was a good experience.
There's always room for improvement. You can just look into something, understand it, and there's tremendous room for improvement all the time. So if you want to create something new, you can all the time. You just have to dig in, understand, and then bring something new to it.